Welcome to the Two Idiots Who Don't Know Nothing. My name's Kyle.
And I'm Keith.
And travel with us today as we go on an onslaught of war. DC versus Marvel. We are here with our producer, Hannah.
Hello, guys.
She is on Team Marvel. Also on Team Marvel, we have Kristian.
Hi, guys.
And on Team DC, we have Iris.
Hola.
And we have Justin. This is going to be an onslaught.
This is going to be very onslaught because our producer has been doing research.
Yeah.
And DC does have a disadvantage on him.
Keep
that
for later because I will bring that up. I got the big guns today. And the live audience is also Team Marvel, so.
There's the best we were looking for. Yes.
Her face is like, I got this.
She had to push it out.
That would be our live audience. Hello. Oh my god, look at those dogs.
Alright, so shall we jump into topic number 1 of the episode? 1 week in 2 minutes.
They treat their dogs
So, Kyle, why don't you start us off with your week in 2 minutes?
My week was actually kind of... It was mixed emotions, I should say.
Okay.
Finally
It's probably
have the
some
date
stuff
for
in
my
his mouth.
colonoscopy and my endoscopy to figure out what the fuck is going on with me.
What's his name?
Huh?
What's his
It's for me to know and no one else to find out.
name?
Except for Hannah, because she knows.
Oh, so you get to have all the roles.
So we can finally know what's going on with me, see if I need to change my diet, see if I actually do have what my family carries.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it was okay. Kids won yesterday,
There you go.
so we are officially 9-4.
Not bad.
And tournament season starts at the end of this month.
Yeah, around your birthday.
Yeah.
You get to sit in a baseball diamond all day.
You know what? That's a perfect birthday, though. If
It
you
is.
ask me, it's a perfect birthday. You spin it in a ballpark. You get to watch your kid play,
Mm-hmm.
and you smell. I don't know if anybody else knows, but baseball has a distinct smell,
Oh, yeah.
and I love it. Football is just barf and beer.
Woo!
But you know what? I like football, but I lean towards baseball, hockey a little bit more than football.
Mm-hmm.
Then get the fuck out of my house.
Hey! How are you feeling with the Chiefs having your guys' wide receiver now?
Will you shut the fuck up about it?
I'm gonna
Okay?
come out and you get smacked by the end of the episode.
Oh,
That's what we expect every episode.
Because I got the
look
same.
that way.
I got the same notification the same time she did when Juju Smith got traded to the Chiefs.
Oh.
And I looked at her and smiled, and all I heard from the couch is, "No!" I'm getting the death.
This might be the last episode with Kyle.
Anyway, that was my week.
One idiot and obituary.
My week, I mean, for once, it actually wasn't bullshit. And, well, I mean, the majority of the week it was kind of bland and normal.
Mm-hmm.
But Friday at work, we had a little incident with the cops across the street from my facility. Yeah, so I had to put the whole place on lockdown and wait for everything to freaking simmer down before I could send anybody outside.
Speaking of cops, we had 2 sheriffs here last night.
Really?
We have no idea. We heard this high-pitched squeal. You didn't hear it.
No.
But we're sitting here on the couch, and we have a TV show going on. And all of a sudden, I hear this high-pitched squeal. I'm like, put this on pause. She finally hears it. So then, we're scrambling to go outside. I see some people going outside. I'm like, okay, maybe it was the fire alarm, you know. So then we get outside, and there's virtually no one there.
Huh.
But we see 2 cops there. We call Larissa. Larissa's like, I didn't hear no fucking alarm.
I was laying in bed.
But yeah, and then yesterday, my dash decided to go out in the truck, so my truck is out of commission right now. And then last night, I had a game at the escape room.
Yep.
And almost made a guy piss himself. It was pretty funny. Because I went out to grab him,
Mm-hmm.
and if I pull back slow enough, my hand shakes really badly. And I did that, and my hand started shaking while I grabbed him, and he just goes, "Oh, hell no, this is not fucking happening right now. No!" And just as soon as I let him go, he fell on his ass. And I did my my really bad like horror laugh that I have
Mhm.
that freaks everybody out. I did that, and his buddy is just dying laughing. He goes, "Bro, that is not fucking cool. Get me out of here. Not happening again. No."
So
But
you showed him your face.
no. Smack you. But yeah, that was pretty much my week.
All right.
My little segment. Iris, how was your week in 2 minutes?
Depressing, sad, hardworking, Patron here.
Well then.
Easy.
Extra
that
heavy on the Patron last
We
night.
went for a
Fun
loop there.
night.
I went for a loop.
No, with a little slight of heartbreak, but you know, gang, we still in this bitch.
Justin?
How was your week?
I made a paw print. I mean, my week's been pretty good. I just got done with work at Amazon, so like, I'm just enjoying my weekend.
There you go.
But I made a paw print.
Yes, you did.
So we find Steve, let him know I found the first clue.
Blue's Clues.
Creature.
Okay. Rough, but it is what it is. I got arrested on Friday, I want to say. Yes, Friday. Spent the night PCJ, got out the next day, and can't drive for 180 days now.
This makes me want to go to Polk County Inmates right now and look up his mugshot.
He didn't have one.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what?
He didn't have one.
You didn't have a
'Cause-
mugshot?
No, I did have a mugshot. They just took it down right after they got me out of the system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit.
You
Yep.
get taken down once you're out.
That's bullshit. If
But
we
you
would have
might-
known, if we would
You
have known
might
this
be
on
able to
Friday,
Google him by his name.
Yep.
if we would have known this on Friday, I would have fucking plastered it on Facebook and put the laughing, crying emojis.
I think your mugshots are like the most important part of when you go to jail.
Yep.
I only say that because like I wore a cool ass Star Wars shirt, like you know, and my fucking hair was popping in my mugshot, and I can't find it now.
See, the best part is, the first time I got arrested, I had, I can't remember what color hair, and now that I've gotten arrested again, I've had bleached blonde hair in this one. So I kind of want to save this one, plaster it up on my wall, and be like, before, after.
Only you would.
That's one way to keep up with like
Yep.
transformations.
My week?
Your week.
Short.
Shots fired
Let me
already.
know.
Shots fired already.
This motherfucker.
Hide.
Lots of emotions with this week. It was Teacher Appreciation Week, and the kids were bringing in gifts, and this is my last year that I will have with the crew because they will move on to the 5th grade building, and I won't be there.
Sorry, folks, we got dogs in this apartment.
So,
Marissa has a crapped out dog who just barked, and the other one's on marijuana, and he's asleep right now.
We call him Taco Bell.
he is a chihuahua. So it makes me sad. School ends within 3 weeks, so
Right, you move on to the next class.
yeah, but I'm gonna miss them. But overall, it was good. Got to see boys, so that's always good.
Hey, at least we won't have those two girls that are invested in our relationship at that school anymore.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like,
I have these 2 girls that are like, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna do this? When's this gonna happen? I'm like, will you freaking chill?
I got interrogated by them.
You got
Over
interrogated?
Snapchat. Yeah.
Damn.
They're like, what's your name? What's your favorite pizza? What's your favorite color? Do you like this? Do you like that?
Hold on, but what is your favorite pizza?
Right, bro.
Pepperoni.
Oh.
But I also like my pepperoni not with just marinara sauce, but barbecue sauce as the base.
Kyle,
And then you put
saved that
different
for you.
meats. Huh?
You saved that one for you.
Uh-huh.
What about the pineapple? Does pineapple go on the pizza?
All I'm saying is, if tongue goes in asshole, pineapple goes on pizza.
You want to know how you eat pineapple pizza?
You don't.
You put it in the fucking trash.
Thank you,
Yes.
Kyle. Thank you, Kyle.
How you gonna see you put barbecue on your pizza? Who puts barbecue?
So wait,
on
how
your
do you
pizza?
feel about taco pizza?
It's the fucking best.
So you'll
There's
do,
no pineapple on fucking taco
so you'll
pizza.
do vegetable on pizza, but not fruit on pizza?
I said what I said.
But would you eat a fruit pizza?
the fuck is a fruit pizza?
Yeah, we're supposed to panic now.
What the fuck is a fruit pizza?
You never
Fruit
had
pizza's
fruit,
not cooked though.
you never
That's
had fruit
true.
pizza?
Huh?
I mean, technically the pineapples aren't cooked on the pizza. They're
Don't put
just
pineapple on fruit pizza. You ruin it.
I cook pineapple
Oh, fuck.
on my pizza.
Yeah, before we jump into the official topic of the week,
We ain't
we
gonna-
would like to say Happy Mother's Day.
No.
Because it is
Yeah.
Mother's Day when we're
Happy Mother's
recording
Day.
this.
I'm
I
in the
have to
gallery.
say though, my parents, my grandma almost had Hannah crying at lunch today because they surprised her with 2 flowers over there.
Aww.
Yeah.
Hannah's first Mother's Day.
Yeah, it was.
Yay!
Yeah. Stop. I'm gonna cry.
I was gonna say, and Happy Mother's Day goes out to all the biological anybody who's really stepped in as a mother figure to anybody.
Godmother,
His godmother, haunt mothers.
aunt mothers.
Happy Mother's Day, Julie.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day, Gaz.
Oh, happy Mother's Day to Grandma over here, aka Arissa.
Yeah.
Who's no longer at the haunt anymore.
Boo.
You suck.
Dude, there's
Sorry.
one person that surprised me. Scott Kinney's not going to be in our area next year.
What?
Yeah, he's no longer at the haunt.
Wow.
I finally got the list of who's not at the haunt.
Damn.
So who's
There's
all-
some people. There's some. I can't say.
Oh, yeah, true.
I can't say. But there's some people that I'm kind of glad they're not back.
Watch it.
I hope those people aren't listening.
I hope they are. If you know who we're talking about, then it must be you.
All right,
I think
So-
it is officially time to hit the trenches.
it is. Here's the rules. Here are the rules. Keith and I will ask the questions. We have to stay neutral, even though it's pretty obvious where my alliance lies.
Yeah.
I have to stay neutral.
And then not just smack you in the back of the head.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. We have Team Marvel and Team DC. All right. Who wants to start the first question?
I think you should pop the first question on this one.
All right. This is going to be digging into the trenches even more.
Okay.
To state facts to persuade me on either side. So you have to state facts of why DC is better, and you have to state facts of why Marvel's better.
Smart.
That's a good move right there, isn't it?
Right out of the gate.
Everybody is like silent. They're like, "Oh shit!" Like we're getting into this.
I was gonna say it's gonna get serious. It's gonna get brutal at points.
It's gonna get.
It's
It's gonna get brutal.
It's gonna get very brutal. Might even get a little bloody. You know.
It might. It might. Speaking of that, never mind. I can't say it because of Spotify conditions. All right. So, which team wants to go first on answering that question?
I'm sorry I wasn't listening because I was posting on the Instagram.
Oh yeah, producer responsibilities.
Facts. I think we should let Team DC kick this off.
Yeah, Team DC.
I should kick you in the head.
Please state facts.
I was
Persuade
gonna
me.
say, are you asking me to kick you in
No.
State facts to persuade me that DC is better.
the head? It's a good shoe, bro.
Jesus.
Because even though Marvel's pretty good, we still wear all the black.
Hmm.
Well, it's true. Like,
That's the only fact you got?
so, well, I mean, and there's Batman, but like, that's a whole category on its own.
I mean, the villains are more diverse and have more of the what's the word I'm looking for?
Character development.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
Listen, some of us didn't have a whole book where we just started.
right.
Some of us woke up and said, "Hey, we have a podcast to shoot, and you need to get up and go."
First of all, I'm here because Keith asked.
Wow, Keith, way to go.
I know I'm the asshole today.
I'm here because, you know, I was
You're here.
persuaded.
All right. So they stated their facts.
Team Marvel, you're up.
You can go.
Ladies first.
No, go.
I'm gonna touch base on the Batman thing. Yes, you guys have Batman, but we have Hulk, we have Silver Surfer, we have Deadpool, and I'm gonna say it there right then and there. Deadpool trumps Batman any time of the day because of regeneration, his mouth, his abilities to sit there and think of any situation on his feet. He has the Avengers. He has Fantastic Four.
We have the Justice League.
Okay, but here's my question. In what timeline has your team of superheroes defeated an alien from space and actually walked away unscathed?
We don't face aliens because we don't have to deal with aliens because
That's y'all's job.
yeah.
Jesus.
We got
Oh, our
these-
producers wanted to say something
We
here.
got the inner stuff, y'all got the outer stuff.
That's what she said.
Sorry, never mind. No, I'm good.
Alright.
But I mean, if you also look at it too, DC's villains are more problematic. They're more they're more from the slums instead of like, oh, I have superpowers, so I'm going to use them to rob this bank and steal the money.
Yeah.
Think of Harley Quinn as the worst ex-girlfriend you've ever had.
Yeah, and now like the fucking girls are like, that's the love I want. No, that's a toxic
I
relationship.
can name one person,
I don't
but
care
I'm
what
not
you
gonna
have
say
to
nothing.
fight. Emotional damage is the worst thing you can fight.
Emotional
So,
damage.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay. Before I state my question to the teams, I just want to point out that Creature is wearing DC socks when he's on Team Marvel.
You know what? I actually have some Marvel socks, and I had to not wear them today.
I was
You
going
had
to
to
put
stay
them
So I
on.
have crocodiles.
I was
got crocodiles.
I was gonna put them on, but I
I like
totally
her socks.
Okay, so my first question for the teams. I'm gonna get this out of the way because I know it's gonna get into a fight. Who is your guys' best superhero of your guys' franchise?
If you say Batman, I'm
One at a time for each team.
I think we should start with Team Marvel.
Team Marvel,
And we'll work our way down the line.
Can I pick two?
One.
just one.
Fuck me.
Kyle's job.
I was gonna say I will later.
Spotify, ignore
Okay,
that.
can I do a favorite male and female?
One.
Well, no, let's do
One of each?
One of each.
One
One
of
male,
each.
one female.
Okay. Favorite male would be Iron Man.
Okay.
Just because. Do you fucking have a problem?
I sure do.
Okay.
I do, yeah.
Eat shit and die.
Keep going.
Oh shit.
I wanna hear
That's
this.
bad. Sorry, Spotify. I'm gonna get.
You
gotta
have
say
to be nice to
unalive.
me.
She's gonna get canceled.
And favorite female is gonna be Storm. Because she is one fucking badass bitch. And when I was younger, I always wanted to be here. Like, I would try and, like, control the weather myself.
Is it because you had emotional issues too?
I mean, a little bit, but we don't have to go into my problems. I mean, but, like, when that ring comes, you know shit's gonna hit the fan.
Creature, you're next.
For males, I'm gonna have to go with Loki.
Does he even count as Marvel? I mean,
Yes.
He is
he
Marvel. Thor's brother.
And Thor is Marvel.
Stop. It's a cat.
And then female, I'm going to have to go with Spider-Gwen.
Okay.
Wow, you pulled that one out. I didn't think anybody was gonna do that.
So just a look on Justin's face, like
He's like, oh shit, now I gotta pull stuff
I
out of
was
like
gonna say-
storylines?
I was gonna say on like Marvel's side, Black Widow's got.
be your Team DC, and you're up.
I don't care. Black Widow gets it up pretty fucking well, bud.
But you're up, guy.
But I was gonna say, but you're not gonna hit the button on that.
Team DC, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, for a male, I have to go with Aquaman because Jason Momoa is.
Fact check.
Female wise, well, okay. We all know that like Amber Heard is in Team DC, unfortunately. Kind of hurts my heart the way she did Johnny Depp. But honestly, I would say that Amber Heard was probably my favorite.
No, you're not gonna her.
DC. I don't know. We don't really have a whole lot of female superheroes in the DCU.
Wonder Woman.
I don't like Wonder Woman.
Okay.
There's a hawk lady.
That would have been better than going with Amber. I don't care if you didn't like
I
her or
don't even
not.
care. I don't care.
There's Squirrel Girl, I think.
Squirrel Girl?
Shut up.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's just a cat.
Who else is there? You have
Iris, you're up.
She-Hulk
Okay,
isn't.
according
We
to
let
Google,
children build the superheroes in this thing.
the top 10 best DC comic heroes, whatever. We have
Supposed to be in your opinion.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion on this.
So it's pretty much 2 against 1.
Basically. Well, I got Google. Hold on.
Ah, so now I'm everybody.
We're going to skip the female part because I can't agree with you on that. And then I'm going to just go off what Google says and says Aquaman, and I'm going to just shut up and yeah.
That's because Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Alright, Kyle, you got the next question, bud.
Yeah.
Okay. Storylines for characters that do not have powers. Who has the best one between Marvel and DC? DC, other than Batman.
Miss Harley has the best fucking storyline. I don't know if it's because I'm mentally unstable and understand it, but that bitch is bad, okay? And the fact that, I mean, it's kind of sad the way, like, she's, like, manipulated and stuff, but she's a fucking writer, and that she would go to the end of the fucking world. Stop, don't even do that. But yes, and then, what was it, the Harley Quinn movie? When did that come out?
Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Like a year or so ago.
Yeah. Just the fact that, including in like these times, DC made it to where like a woman was empowered. So, yeah.
Alright. Justin, do you have anything to add to that? No?
I mean,
You gonna stick with that one?
yeah.
Yeah, for once he's actually speechless.
Wow. Marvel, your go.
Have to go with good old Cap of America. Because of the fact of he did start out with nothing. He was scrawnier than Bucky was in the beginning of it, and the only reason why he gained his powers is exactly through medical trials. You can sit there and say yes, that there's all these other different reasons of how he got it, but at the same time, the main sutural way that he got it was through medicine that they developed back in World War II. Or if it was one, I can't remember.
That was World War II, but like,
Okay.
is it really medical though? It's like the same thing as taking a superhero and throw him in a game of 13 or whatever.
Harley Quinn was
What?
thrown in what?
Toxic
Radiation.
waste, along with Joker. So I mean, like,
I mean,
Hannah, you got anything to add?
that's a toss
you
up.
have Clint, who is deaf.
Stop! Will you shut up? I was about to... Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's dead.
Yes!
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I knew that he was basically like the sniper of, you know, the Avengers and whatnot, but
But I was gonna bring up Hawkeye. So... No, not the vodka. And also Kate Bishop. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Hawkeye series. I really enjoy that TV series. I thought it was one of the best ones that Marvel has done yet. Just because it was nice, because like she saw the Avengers in 2012 saving the city that she was living in, and later on she gets to know Hawkeye and becomes like buddies with him. I fucking want that. Hawkeye, are you listening? I want to be your friend. Please.
There you go.
I want to be Black Widow's friend.
Of course you do. Every man does.
So he brought this up. My fantasy football team, we have this trophy for the winner. It's not just any trophy; it's a Scarlett Johansson trophy.
Whoa! Hold on.
Alright, so,
Scarlett Johansson and Watson.
storyline wise, between DC and Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to storylines, which superhero, supervillain rivalry, in your opinion only, no Google,
Fuck.
is the best. And we'll start with Team DC.
Hold on, first of all, you took Google away from me. That's mean. And two, the only rival I really know is Batman and Joker. I don't even know why they hate each other.
I mean, there's Lex Luthor for Superman.
Yes. Penguin.
Waddle,
Bang.
waddle, I don't know.
Yeah.
Bane,
This one's you, buddy.
Mr. Freeze. I mean, there's a bunch of them, but like
We should have talked about this sometime.
the more memorable was Batman and Joker, but like I don't know. Is there like anybody else that really has a memorable in the DC universe other than Superman, Lex Luthor?
I mean, technically you could do Batman versus Superman too. And when he's on
I got
his reverse
Yeah,
kryptonite.
but that's not really a rivalry. That's just two friends. One gets overpowered, and then they have to use a rock to beat his ass. I'm sorry, not a big Superman fan.
Alright.
Look, Green Rock, you suck. Bye.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Alright, Team Marvel.
Sup.
You guys' in your opinion, best rivalry between a superhero and supervillain from your guys' franchise.
Personally, I loved Thor and Loki. Brothers. One good, one evil. The best thing that I have ever wanted.
Girl, you about to get smacked. She in smack distance.
I thought she was talking to Johnny Depp on the pillow.
Yeah.
She was making the eye contact. She's like,
She better not be talking to him because that's my man.
Sorry, you made the connection.
first of all,
Get the fuck out of my house.
Okay, give me my dogs.
No, I keep your dogs. You can have-
Anyway,
That's a cat.
but no, like, who doesn't love a brotherly fight? And that is one hero and one villain. That is pretty badass to me.
can I have something to throw in on the
Objection!
side?
Hearsay!
They beat me to it.
Is it bad that I have that song downloaded on my phone now?
Objection. Hearsay.
Didn't you ask the question?
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright.
Okay.
Future, what do you got to add?
I will have to go with fuck. I'll have to go with Spider-Man, and I know everybody's thinking, oh, he's gonna say Venom. Oh, he's gonna say Venom. No,
Green Goblin.
Venom is overrated. Rhino.
Ooh.
Spider-Man versus Rhino.
Damn! I didn't think anyone was gonna pull Rhino.
Not new Rhino. Not the new Rhino where he's all mech'd out. No, the original Rhino from the comics.
He put his hand right down.
But no, like,
Justin?
can I overstep my boundaries and take a step into the Marvel universe right quick? Because I do have a favorite feud from Marvel.
Should we allow it and then just course the penalty later on?
We'll allow it.
Spider-Man and J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Damn!
That is my all-time favorite because Spider-Man roasts J. Jonah Jameson so many times, and Jameson just keeps coming back.
Okay. Kyle, you got the next question for him.
Ooh, what question should I ask?
Make it brutal.
Make it brutal.
Make it brutal. I want to see a fight break out here.
Okay. Why is the Avengers better than the Justice League? And why is the Justice League better than the Avengers? Team Marvel, go.
We have a Hulk.
I'm gonna charge her.
And guess what's aside is?
Oh man.
I
Okay.
got it. You can have. Sorry. Jack Sparrow should have been a longer.
Yeah.
The will.
I just. I wanted to make sure of my facts.
Okay, well, timeline.
Okay.
Sort of.
You're saying we got a Hulk. I'm saying we got Scarlet Witch.
Ooh.
How is Justice League gonna take down this bitch? and Doctor Strange, and
Vision.
Wong.
Vision as well.
We also have Silver Surfer as well.
Yes. So.
Oh, and we have an unstoppable Wolverine.
Well,
Yeah.
He stopped.
you did. He died.
Stop. Okay.
Hey, that is not a true thing.
He
We
died.
have the daughter, and she's even more crazier.
I'm gonna
Oh.
cry because I will never watch that movie
The
again.
Sunseeker.
She made me watch Logan, and I bawled my eyes out.
I have the DVD.
Yeah, I did too.
I was gonna watch it yesterday.
Okay.
So, yeah, that is why.
Alright. Team DC, you're up.
We had better roller coaster rides. Just saying.
Six Flags over there. In my honest opinion, I don't think I could jump onto that bandwagon. Who's better, DC or Marvel in the Avengers or Justice League way? Because like, well, I mean, in my opinion, like, you know, Marvel has their characters and DC has pretty much the same equivalent, or if not better or worse than Marvel, and it's the same thing between the two. Like, I mean, we got Batman, who's like a powerless rich dude with a suit, and you guys got Iron Man, powerful rich dude with a suit. I mean, you guys got Thor and Loki. We don't have any gods, I don't think.
You got Superman.
Superman's an alien.
A rock takes him out.
That is true,
Back.
but I mean, then again, if you really look at it,
You have Raven.
yeah.
Raven from Teen
Yeah.
Titans.
Yeah, I guess she is a deity type. I mean, her father is the Demon King.
Who else was there?
But like, yeah, I don't think I can jump onto that bandwagon of who's better because I like them both equally in a Justice League and Avengers type of way.
So it's a tie. Yeah, that's a tie right there.
That. I'm surprised that didn't get more brutal than I thought.
I mean, I can have more, but.
I'd say
I have noticed Justin and I can never become lawyers because we would sit in the court and as they're saying stuff, look at our client like, damn, G, you really fucked up. Like, I don't know why I represent. I bet you that's how Amber's lawyer felt, but.
What were you even thinking
yeah,
of saying that?
I'm gonna look at look, Your Majesty, I'm out.
You know you're going to jail, right? I can't get you out.
Where's my pot?
Okay.
Oh, are they moving up there?
Document.
Hey, see, I think I'm gonna have to go with the villain question on this one.
All right. Yeah.
I don't think it's over here.
Okay. Now you each have one villain to pick from. You're gonna have to tell me why.
One. Team Marvel. One.
Like together?
Together.
Together.
Oh, shit.
You guys have to agree on it. You might as well start talking now, but listen to the question. If you were in jail, which supervillain would you have break you out?
Well.
And why?
Let them converse a little bit.
I would say we'll let them converse between the teams, and we can kind of discuss on a little bit.
Just
Discuss a little bit.
Yeah, we can discuss this a little bit.
Who do you think in
don't
your
pick
mind is
purple
winning so
nutsack
far?
Man.
As of right now, to be honest, I think it's kind of even. It's even, but it's leaning a little bit more on Marvel side.
I agree.
Have you
I
heard
agree. It's leaning more on the Marvel side, but it is equally tied so far.
P-I-P-L-E.
It's just once we get into the extremely brutal questions.
My next question is gonna be really brutal.
Okay, so we
because
might
it's
have
gonna
to.
be an
Honestly,
onslaught
just
of who do you think
pick
is number one
straight
favorite?
Thanos.
Ooh, okay, yeah. We're definitely gonna have to slide back away from this one. 'Cause I think this might actually turn into
Best
a
in
brawl.
Thor.
This might turn into a brawl.
First time.
So
Maybe
we'll give you what,
depressed.
another 20
Judges?
seconds to discuss.
We have a question.
Kill half the world.
Question.
We have a question.
Is it down to one villain or could it be a group of villains?
One single villain.
I'm sad though.
Penguin.
We'll give you guys 25 more seconds.
It's up to you.
Get out of my head.
But yeah,
Yeah?
Get out of my
I
head.
honestly think this is gonna be hard on them to
Same.
actually pick.
For that reason as well.
I wanna see it.
Team Marvel here, they're
Yeah,
on the
show
same page. Hannah hacked into Creature's mind.
That's a scary thing too.
She hacked into his mind. They were both thinking the same thing. All right, time
start with
We
the
should.
answers?
Does anybody get a coin? We'll
I would
flip.
have said the
I do.
Atari.
I'm stand up.
Flip
I'm
here.
talking.
Space whale.
I got an ass in front of my face.
Hey, fucker, that's my asshole. Stay out of it. That's things only.
Sorry, Spock.
All right.
Okay, since Team DC had to travel the furthest, I think they should call it.
All right. Call it up in the air.
Call
Heads,
The
tails.
side, the ridges.
it. What do you guys got?
The ridges. I just said that.
Heads, because everybody likes some head.
I like tails because I like tails too.
You guys gotta pick one. Heads or tails?
Why do you gotta disagree with me on everything?
If it lands on heads, you owe me some heads. If it lands on tails, you owe me some tails.
Oh,
Heads or
my
tails?
God.
Heads or tails?
Heads or tails, dum-dum?
Who landed on pole? Tails.
Team Marvel, you started.
Okay.
I think I better let you explain that.
All right.
The
So
villain, remember that.
yes, I know this.
Okay, just remember. I feel like.
I feel like she's about to pull something out of the ground.
I got this. Okay, so funny because me and Creature were saying, Creature Christian. Sorry, this
Great.
you. Yeah.
Just call me dumbass for now.
No, Creature. I'm not gonna call you dumbass. I will call you that later. We will have a sister brother talk
Shit.
because sis is upset.
Ooh, she got
But-
the chocolates too. I know that.
The thing is, she's not
but-
afraid of photos at me either.
This is breaking us out of jail, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The villain that we were both thinking of is Loki.
Okay.
Okay, because he can have multiple people, like multiple, around him that looks exactly like him. You won't be able to tell which is the real one.
Mirages.
Mirage.
That's the word I was thinking of. Couldn't think of it. Thank you.
And I'll do the same thing for DC. Loki can also shapeshift into different people.
Yes, he can. So he could act like a motherfucking guard.
If he had the scepter, he can mind control too.
exactly.
Okay.
That's only
So-
with the scepter.
that's-
Loki
okay.
saved
Marvel.
our asses
That is.
out of jail.
Okay. Well,
All right.
guys, turn to a
DC.
model.
Deadshot.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, he never misses a shot, and he brings the right guns. He can take everybody out.
Joe was the one who glows red, right?
I forgot.
He's kind of like Deadpool's
No.
counterpart.
Yeah.
He's got a point. Okay,
He
so
does.
I just said I'd do the same thing to DC here.
No.
He is Deadpool's counterpart.
He is.
He always aims
Dead center.
dead center of the skull, right?
What?
No matter if it's on his
Explain to you.
arm, if he's got a gun on his side, he will always hit dead center.
Yep.
But here's my question: how would he break you out of jail if he killed one guard guarding that cell, but you had multiple other guards around that cell?
Let there be rain. Take a tattoo.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
I'm just saying, if you're breaking somebody out of jail, the last thing you really want to do is be secretive about it. I mean, if they already know that you're there, or I mean,
One thing about DC is they always do something with a bang. There's always from like what I can remember, there's always a bang.
Yeah.
They do not go
I
unnoticed.
feel like Marvel wants to.
Does Marvel want to rebuttal?
read the bottle.
Come here, Bubby.
Not read the bottle,
Be
dumbass.
safe, write content below.
Marvel also ends things with a big bang. Like everybody remembers that snap that broke millions of fucking hearts.
Oh no, we just fuck shit up and leave. It wasn't no damage.
So you're saying you're like Thanos?
Alright,
That, honestly, that is something that we need, though. Like, the Avengers had their whole end game. Where's DC's?
Because DC sucks.
Okay, we're not looking at that right now, but where is...
I got a whole paper explains why DC sucks and why Marvel is better than DC.
I thought we were just comparing it.
No.
Like, I still want to know where DC's end game or movie franchise is.
You win.
Justice
Spoiled
League.
it.
Yes, we got Justice League, but that's it. We got an introduction to who the superheroes are. We got Cyborg, Flash, we got Aquaman, Batman. Not even a good Batman either. It's Ben Affleck.
Where'd the Chihuahua go?
I have
Don't
it.
Oh.
get people's food.
Okay,
All
Kyle.
right. This is going to be an onslaught here.
Time to get brutal.
Give me that blanket.
Who has the
more
better
behind
fan
you.
base
Oh,
and
shit.
why?
What?
Marvel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marvel.
Are we talking about like heroes in general, or are we talking about
No,
the
like
franchise?
like
itself?
franchises.
Okay.
Who's in the first place spot? Who's in the second place spot?
And make this an argument.
DC.
Oh, we have to make it an argument.
We wanted
Why?
brutal. in
Why
here.
do you
Get brutal.
think that DC's number 1 and Marvel's number 2?
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained.
Overruled, actually. Team Marvel's first on this
All
one.
right, we'll give them a little chance to think about here.
Do you want to start off?
Sure. How are your box office sales going, my guys?
Ooh!
How are your comic book sales doing, my guys?
Damn! This is getting more
Because
bad.
last I checked, Morbius dropped, and it blew Endgame almost out of the water in just about a month.
Morbius. What the fuck is Morbius?
I can't argue this because every time I go see a movie, it's a Marvel movie. I can't argue this. I have to sit this one out.
And DC is way too busy fucking just thinking about Batman.
Yup. Way too busy about that.
Get off
Has
Batman and do something else.
Okay, has anybody seen the new Batman movie?
Okay, Edward, get out of here and go back to 2012.
Thank you!
I told you we should have sat this one out. Now look at you mad. Your nose red.
Good, let me get fucking mad.
Your nose got
Yeah,
scared.
when you think about Batman, alright, you think about watch out, wap pow, I'm gonna beat your ass!
I'm gonna
No!
walk in here and suck the blood
Not
out your
look
body.
into my eyes. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the burp we needed at the beginning.
Are you
Justin,
kidding me?
Justin is so mad right now.
Yeah, because, okay, you got the Michael Keaton Batman, who, like, okay, yeah, he wasn't all action-packed, but he was still flying in on a zip line and riding along on his gay-ass cape and had his bat nipples, you know, he made it funny. Okay? Okay?
Yes.
Christian Bale, badass. He was a ninja, basically, with the assassinate, or not the assassin, but the shadowing. And then, I don't even know why. They threw in the white towel for fucking Ben Affleck. Let's just walk this guy down. He didn't do any fucking better as Daredevil, but hey, let's make him
He
Batman.
did miss a Batman though, Val Kilmer.
You did.
Yeah, but Val Kilmer was like your traditional comic book out of the blue fucking...
Actually, forgot another one. Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam West, the very first Batman again, but like...
I thought he was the mayor of Omaha.
Family Guy?
Technically, he is.
I am now living for the faces.
Time.
Okay, we're calling time on this one.
That was stupid. Time in.
Hey, what do you call Batman when he skips church?
Batman?
Christian Bale.
Damn, this is getting fucking brutal.
I'm getting brutal on my own franchise because I watched it. I got the HBO Max on Hulu and whatnot, and I watched the new Batman. And I wanted to throw up.
I think we're gonna start that tonight.
Are we?
Yeah.
You just got the worst rating of your life.
I mean, don't get me wrong,
So
it's
I think
good.
Marvel's
It's
won
good.
now.
Storyline wise, but like if you're watching it for the action, all he does is punches and kicks, and like they turned it more into a Twilight drama kind of.
Yeah.
It's good.
What happened to Penguin?
Penguin.
I didn't. I fell asleep.
Gotham?
I don't remember.
Gotham was a great TV show.
That is a good show.
They made him go from a crime boss to a crime boss that's a bitch. And the new one.
I haven't seen it.
Another reason why I love Marvel. You all know Men in Black, right? So all the games, all the movies, Marvel
Bless
owns
you.
rights to Men in Black.
Marvel also owns rights to Supernatural.
Yep.
Yes. So Marvel's just got a kick-ass fan base, whether it's superhero or supernatural. Or fucking Men in Black fighting aliens.
But I mean, with
Can I say a negative on both Marvel and DC?
Oh, save it.
Okay.
but like, I mean, when you got your toe in just about every topic in the like the movie eras instead of just superheroes, like Marvel's got a little bit in everything.
Yeah.
Superheroes, child movies, like of course you're gonna have a bigger fan base with, you know, you're trying to get children into being more superhero friendly instead of
What's up,
Hey.
fat boy?
exactly.
Alright. Now, after I ask this question, we are going to call time and let the teams discuss. Shh. I'm going to get the heat on this one. I know I am.
Oh, we can change that.
Hold on. Just a second. The question is,
Is there anything breakable behind me?
why is your franchise worse than the other?
You just literally answered that question.
Look, I want you guys to talk about it, and I want Team Marvel to discuss on why Marvel is worse than DC, and I want DC to discuss on why DC is worse than Marvel.
Who does she see?
Gotta do it again.
Talent.
So we're gonna call time to let the teams discuss
Shh, get the spray bottle.
between themselves quietly, and then Kyle and I are gonna kind of do a little commentary here and try to figure out what the hell's going on here.
Yep, there we go. So
So
you guys can start conversing
yeah, give you guys
quietly.
2 minutes.
So where do you want to open it?
I think Marvel just went way ahead.
I believe that too. I think Marvel
But what
went
Justin
ahead.
did say is that Marvel has dipped their toes in a little bit more than DC has.
Mhm.
My problem is why has DC not made side stories like Marvel has?
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good
Make
point.
what? Side stores?
I was
But-
talking to you. Don't put your hand in my face.
But yeah,
Maybe.
I honestly think Marvel's starting to pull ahead in this debate here.
They're starting to pull way ahead. And I feel like Marvel is going to win this.
Do you think so?
I feel like it.
Hey, you see, with the most recent question they're discussing right now, I have a feeling DC might catch back up.
Sorry, my
I
microphone
know, they
was acting
might.
up, so
They
my
might.
hand. Get off my notebook.
Stop cheating.
Talking shit.
That's why I can't keep
They're
going.
good at it.
Iris and Justin are the best at talking shit. So
Damn.
I think DC might catch
That's
back
nice.
up to Marvel in this.
They might. Who knows?
All right, Team DC. You guys are up.
If
Why
you
is
have
DC worse than Marvel?
First of all,
I was just trying to control myself
one
from
of
laughing
DC's
so hard.
biggest fucking superheroes is based off of nothing. Literally nothing. A rich kid who was
Actually,
abandoned.
Yeah.
That is
that
it.
one.
That is fucking all. Second of all, we don't have shit else aside what?
No, keep going.
Like, and if you really think about it, it's the same fucking how do I put this?
Slow down.
It's the same story
Grab
over
the wall.
and
Yeah, you gotta
over
find it.
again. There's no diversity. There's no, I would rather sit down and watch a
Yes.
Spider-Man movie than have
Yes.
anything to do with Batman. No offense.
No,
I
you're
just
good.
love your heart.
No, you're good.
Anyhow, Bullshit.
ADCRA.
they don't touch on anything else like Marvel does.
TRE.
We pointed that out.
Some
TIVE.
wasn't.
The only good thing
I'll
they
know-
have
I'll
is
know
a
what
psycho
you're
bitch,
trying
and
to
that's
say.
kind of unfortunate. They're basing like most of their fan base off of mentally ill people.
All right,
Justin, you got something to add to that? You look
I
like
mean-
you do.
I mean, no, she kind of hit the head on
Like,
the nail
we
there with the
don't-
mental illness thing, but like, I think that DC's problem is they focus more on the action in their movies, like the fight scenes and whatnot, and not the actual problem solving.
Like the storyline type.
Yeah, the storyline. The
Can't do that.
I don't know, the storyline could use some more work, and I mean, if it's going to turn out like the new Batman movie, I think it needs some more work on them.
I think they need to stop and rethink what the fuck they had.
I
it.
think instead of
They had it, they
regurgitating
lost it.
everything
Do you
that
want the first one?
they've made, you know, like with the Batman movies, they made the same
Do you agree
storylines
with
over and over and over again.
But I have to agree with what Iris just said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had it,
They lost it.
and then they lost it.
yeah,
They had it. They had everybody's attention on Justice League. And
yeah.
it was perfect because after Batman versus Superman was Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
They all come together to bring Superman back down to
Yes.
their level, right?
Yes.
They had everybody's saying we can't wait
Okay.
for Justice League. It's
Yeah,
just
but
going to be like the cartoon. It's just going to be like the
it's
comic book series. But they let every fan
And
down.
That's what it
They
gets
let me
called.
down, man.
And that's exactly,
They don't even have a Raven.
exactly why you won't catch me going to see a DC movie. Like I said, I go see more Marvel movies than I do DC movies.
So, like, let's take for example, Justice League in the cartoons and the comics. They didn't just have Wonder Woman, Cyborg, the Flash, Batman, and Superman. They had Outer Space, the Hawk. They had Raven. They had multiple heroes, multiple heroes from all over the galaxy. Who was that green guy?
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. Where are they? When are they going to bring those characters in instead of staying with those 5?
I know, right?
Didn't they bring Martian Manhunter?
Mm.
They did.
They did. I thought they did. And
Hell, they brought Green Lantern into it. Where was he in the movies?
yeah, where was he in the? Yeah, where was Green Lantern in the Justice League movies? Where was
After his movies.
I don't know.
Martian
I would go
Manhunter?
on
Like I
later.
said, there's still the Flash don't even have his own movie yet.
Nope.
Nobody has a TV series.
Yeah, but like, how are
But the TV series is not like the movie, because if you have the movie, you go into depth of how he became who he is,
right?
not just the TV show. And that's
Well, I
what's
mean-
the problem with DC.
You could say that about Spider-Man too,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Spider-Man's got his own TV series.
Several.
Several
Yeah.
spin-offs. Even though, I mean, one's better than the other, of course, and different timelines of when he.
Tom. Who's the first one?
Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire was the first one.
Yeah, Tobey
Then
Maguire's
Andrew
the best.
Garfield, and then
Tom Holland.
yeah.
Okay. Should we switch it over to Team Marvel?
Team Marvel. Why is Marvel bad?
My reason, Creature has his own reason, but we both agree, is that we make too many movies in a year, and sometimes we just don't make it as good as like the fans are wanting. So, because we have so many projects going on, they're not going to take the time to just focus on like 2 a year. Instead, we have like 5 a year, and
So almost 6.
But that's
Yeah.
also to keep up with your guys' franchise.
I get
and
that,
fan
but like
base and
some of the movies,
are ridiculously made.
yeah, and then like I didn't really like them as well.
The
Like-
CGI is too noticeable.
So maybe actually focus on the movies you're gonna make.
Lay off some movies, make
Yes.
like 1 or 2 movies a year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Creature.
We made a more attractive Batman, but we put him in a metal suit.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
With the fact of why a metal suit? You're having him fight in New York City, where there is a bunch of sunlight up in where he's flying. Granted, yes, you have him doing all of this stuff in the air, but if you really looked at it, when the first suit was made, it was made out of different material and chunks of metal to where it instantly fell apart. Why in the comics you guys go into pure depth and classification and clarification of how he made the suit even better? You never show that in the movies at all. You don't see it in the movies. You just see him creating the suit, going through the bug process, and then ironing out the final draw of it. You never see him actually sit there and tamper with part after part after part.
I mean, you kind of see that in the first Iron Man movie.
You do, but at the same time, you really don't.
I mean, yeah, you got a point. Yeah, I mean,
We see little, but like maybe we wanted more, because in the comics we got more.
Yep.
In the comics, you had more. And also, he's the scientist.
Yep.
He's the one that created the time machine for them to go back into reality.
He also
What-
helped.
As
Bruce
a
sit there.
fan myself, I want to know how that scientific knowledge went into making that suit.
Yeah.
And how that house, that mansion that he has, can configure when he lands, takes off each part, and all that. And then in the new, in the end game, in Infinity Wars, you see all he does is tap his chest, and all of a sudden,
nanotech.
nanotech.
Yeah.
How the hell
How
did he
come
create
up
that?
with
Because we knew he still had the metal. All of a sudden now he has that nanotech. How the hell did that
Well,
happen?
okay, in the third movie we saw that like he was going through his heart surgery, he was getting all the metal and whatnot removed from his chest at the end. That was like after he saved Pepper and after he did everything else.
But how did he come to that decision that he needed to go to nanotech? And how did him and Pepper decide that he wasn't going to do superhero stuff anymore? And we never knew that Iron Man had a kid until Infinity War, or until Endgame.
Well, like, Endgame was kind of set up after.
But, as a fan, you would like to see how everybody was adjusting to after Thanos snapped his fingers. You know what I mean?
Captain America doing his shit.
Alright, Kyle, make this question the kill shot. Final question for this part of the
You
episode.
mean DC's not dead yet? Like, you guys have all these
Kill
facts.
shot.
Because
Okay,
I think
alright.
DC caught up with Marvel, so I
They
think it's
did.
even Steven now.
They did.
I want the kill shot.
I think we both
Spin-offs.
Ooh. Spin-offs.
Oh,
Marvel
shit.
wins. Marvel fucking wins.
This is going to be different.
This is gonna be, yeah.
Marvel. Does Marvel make too many spin-offs for their fan base? DC. What spin-off would you like to see? And how many would you like to see, and why? We'll let you guys converse on this one.
Damn. Good question. I definitely think this might actually be the final kill.
Does it have to be a TV series or is it just
Our live audience. Marvel. You're Marvel.
I like both.
You like both, okay? Do they make too many spin-offs of Marvel? For their fan
What
base?
spin-offs are we talking about?
Like, for spin-offs, do you mean like TV series to add on?
Like
Characters?
superheroes.
Or just like remakes of the same thing?
No. DC's already got that covered, okay? I'm talking about a spin-off of one singular superhero
Yeah.
and their story. And it could be a
Anything
TV
else?
series, it
Give me
could be a movie.
Give me an example of one from Marvel, because I...
Like let's take
Shawn
the Scarlet
Connections.
Witch for example.
Huh?
We
Shawn
saw
Connections.
her
Oh,
in
like
the
WandaVision.
Avengers, and then they spun it off and made a TV show of how her and like after the fact of her and Vision.
Yeah.
Do you think they make too many? Do you think they don't make enough?
I don't know if they've spent enough time on the ones that are relevant now. Like Wanda, we watched hers, and that's how we learned about her children, and then why she slowly got more, Scarlet Witch rather than Wanda due to her TV show. If she had just shown up in the new Doctor Strange one, and was just Scarlet Witch, they'd be like, okay, how'd this happen? And then, I mean, they need to pick up more, I think, some of the more recent ones, rather than like rehashing on the old ones.
And what about DC? What kind of spin-offs would you like to see for DC?
There's already a lot of Batman ones. There's too many Batman.
I mean, other than God.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind another, a better Suicide Squad. A follow-up thing, series of, Suicide Squads.
Okay.
Alright, should we send it back to the teams?
Yeah, let's send it back to the teams. This is the final kill shot.
Think we should start with Team DC on this one?
Yeah, team.
Go Marvel. Go Marvel. We're doing Team DC this whole time. I want to hear what Marvel says.
Alright,
Alright,
I guess we'll
Marvel.
start with Team Marvel. Your final kill shot.
Me, you.
You can.
Alright, so as I think, yes, we have made a lot of spin-offs. But with the heroes and villain TV shows, we are getting to know those heroes on another level that we don't get to see in the movies all the time. Like Loki, Hawkeye, you get to see him with his family and with his wife, which, do you get to see that in the movies? Falcon and Winter Soldier. Granted, that new Captain America that they fucking put in that fucking
This Dumbo
stupid.
ears.
But now now that we've got to figure it out. But like that, the family problems that he was having, you don't see those in the movies. And that's what I love so much about these spin-offs, because I can connect to my favorite heroes on another level. And I can see more of them rather than just fighting the world.
Wow. That was deep.
Yeah, it was. Creature.
I'd have to go with yes, because of the fact of, but in line of what Hannah said, we do sit there and we make more connections and everything else, and it helps the newer fans become more close to their more favorite attribute, not really attribute, more favorite of character and superhero, for instance. I know that when they first showed Vision on the screen, I screamed, hoot, and hollered like a little schoolgirl because of the fact of Vision is one of my favorite characters from Marvel, and when I seen Vision and Wanda being made, I loved it because of the fact of, like I said, it gains more individuality for that character and for that hero, for people that like that hero, to be able to just see, hey, what can they do by themselves with another person? And it showed that aspect in that because of the fact of we didn't get to see that much of Vision in action in Endgame or in Infinity War because of the fact of him having one of the stones and Thanos killing him and him not coming back from the snap or being killed from having the time, or not the time. Was it time, I believe?
Nope.
No.
Doctor Strange had time.
Yeah, time was strange.
He had the Yellowstone.
Yep.
Is that? That's not Soul.
No, that is Soul.
Okay.
Because it gave Vision life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the Soul Stone that he had, and after that, it didn't allow him to come back because of the fact that he was one of the Stone Holders.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That was on a deep level there.
It's kind of like a prequel to their lives because some of the shows go back in time, and so we get to see them, and it makes my heart happy.
Alright, Team DC.
This is all Justin.
Justin, you're up, bud.
Hi, how's it going?
Remind him
My
of his
name is
question.
Justin.
Ow.
Justin, what type, as a DC fan,
Okay.
what kind of spin-offs would you like to see other than Superman and Batman that they have their main focus on?
You know, honestly, I would like to see more spin-offs of the villains. Honestly, like, if I had a better aspect into the Joker. Like, how did the Joker become the Joker? Yeah, we know he fell into a vat of toxic waste, and, you know, he was a gangbanger and whatnot, but, like, what was his name before that?
Well, if you remember the
The-
Joker movie,
The Jacqueline Phoenix one, yeah.
they did.
But was that based off of the comic books or like
It was.
actual like?
It was.
It was okay. I still never really caught his name. Like we never really called him by his name a whole lot. It was just a dummy. I mean, Jacqueline Phoenix or Jacqueline Phoenix. I don't know what he goes by. Like nobody really knew him more than just that guy.
Another one would be Mr. Freeze would be a nice one
Yeah.
to
That's
see.
another one too.
Because like he had a legit reason, I think, why he went bad.
I totally
And then
agree.
like when his death was like
Yeah, with his wife, the reason why I don't know if anybody knows this, but Mr. Freeze, the reason why he went bad was because he needed money to take care of his wife, who had like some weird sickle cell blood, whatever, and he basically
It was like a
froze her
cancer,
body,
I think.
and then in the process of stealing diamonds and whatnot, he basically fell into liquid nitrogen and froze his entire core temperature, dropping him down to sub-zero temperatures, and now he can only survive in sub-zero temperatures. But you only know that much through, you know, the very little bit you find out about him from Batman Returns and what you read about him in the comics. Other than that, you really don't know much about Mr. Freeze or the Penguin. I mean, you get...
If you want to do that, I want to see a spin-off of Ivy.
Yes!
Ivy
Yes.
and Harley Quinn together.
Ivy and Harley Quinn together.
Yes.
That would be nice.
I just think that because DC's
Rule 32.
is you know, I think a lot of DC fans are only watching, you know, those kind of movies for the villains, if you really think about it.
Honestly, DC focuses on the dark side.
Yeah.
It does.
So
Yeah,
like
I
they
mean-
should definitely not just like certain characters, but a lot of them, because again, that's what attracts them to like the Batman movies and stuff. We're not, no offense, but we don't care about the rich guy in a fucking bat suit. We care about the fucking clown trying to take over Gotham City. We care about, that's what we're interested in.
Preacher?
This is to give another one for them. a good one that you guys would have, and we've all technically been sleeping on this one and just popped into my head. Gorilla Grog would be a really good one.
Wow.
Yeah, but like that would be another King Kong spin-off.
That is true, but I mean,
Gorilla Grog does have mental telepathy. Like, he's. Well, I mean, they kind of stretched that one out. Originally he wasn't able to control minds. He was just able to talk to other animals.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, they gave him a part in Bat Ninja, which also helped us understand some of his abilities a little bit better. But at the same time, you really didn't see him that much in Bat Ninja until mostly the end of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know another one? Darkseid.
Yeah.
DC has not touched on every single villain, on every single superhero.
They take their superheroes, like the main superheroes that they got, like Batman, Superman, Justice League, and they take like the first couple supervillains that they face, and they just remake it and redo it. Honestly, you want to know what I really want to see? If they're gonna make another Batman movie, a Batman Beyond, with old
Batman, with the
Bruce
new Batman.
Wayne,
Yeah.
with what's his name that comes in and steals the bat suit and takes it for a joyride.
Yeah.
I would love to see that for either a spin-off or another franchise build it itself.
All right. So that concludes the all-out war, and it did get brutal for a minute. For a minute, it did get brutal. But I think we're on the same page of who won.
I think so. Go ahead and announce it.
I think Marvel won this one.
But not by much.
Not by much.
Not by much.
2 steps. They won by 2 steps.
Yeah.
And if we have any listeners that are on Team DC or Team Marvel on our YouTube, we need to have the DC fans, the Marvel fans, comment of why DC's better and why Marvel's better.
Yes. Or if they think that the result should be the other way around.
Yes.
Let us know. We want feedback.
We do.
Now.
Let us know your favorite characters.
Yes.
Now, I will state one fact. Our producer and I, we were traveling to lunch, and she stumbled upon this. Marvel is in the #1 spot, followed by Star Wars in #2, and DC's in 3rd.
Star Wars is Marvel.
We do need to have a Star Wars episode, though.
So, Star Wars is not Marvel. Star Wars is its own franchise because it's a George Lucas film, which is his own franchise, but Disney bought it. Disney owns the rights to Marvel, but Marvel and the Star Wars universe are 2 different universes.
Star Wars is the shit.
I love how we just left that fact alone.
Yes. Anyway,
I'm not messing with the mouse.
I think it is time to jump into the final segment of the episode, which is
Star
random
Wars
questions,
collab.
stupid answers. Okay, so I'm going to start reading off the questions.
I can do this better.
Yes, Justin and Iris will both shine in this one.
Woo!
Hey.
Because they enjoy stupid answers, giving them whatever. And Iris already called dibs on answering this question first. But this comes from Doug.
Oh shit.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yes. Douglas Rowland. A witch has cast a spell on you, turning you into an inanimate, non-electric object for a year. To be changed back into a human form, before the year is up, you need to get at least 100 people to touch you. What inanimate object did you get turned into?
A dildo.
Damn it!
And why?
The same thing.
Okay, and why?
Because women. We hate men. The dildo gets the job done. At least 100 women a day use a dildo. Now, if it needs to be one dildo with 100 women, I know some nasty bitches.
Oh, shit.
That's the dildo.
Yeah.
Potato.
God damn. Okay, Justin, what's your answer, bud?
Do they clean it up?
No, it goes right in.
You know, it makes it easier sometimes.
Yeah.
Justin, what's your answer, bud? What inanimate object did you get turned into?
A fork.
She was so good.
Okay, and why did you get turned into a fork?
Because I'm pointy.
Because you're pointy, really?
Well, I mean, like, everybody has to eat food. I mean, you don't... You guys just run around eating with chopsticks all the time?
Japanese do it.
I was gonna say, hold on, that's racist.
Where else do they not use forks? Chopsticks are the only other eating utensil. Well, spork. There's a spork, but that's a whole utensil on its own.
Did someone say dildo or?
Yes,
Yeah.
Iris was the first one to say dildo. All right, Creature, what's your answer, bud? What did you get turned into?
I am a knife because I am edgy.
Okay.
Edgy.
Oh, good God. Okay, Hannah.
A doorknob.
Okay, why did you get turned into a doorknob?
Because everybody has to turn it.
Exactly. How the fuck you gonna get out of your
That's what
house?
That's what she said.
Okay, Kyle. Now just know I'm not going to give answers or my answers because I'm going to read the questions.
Either a laptop or keyboard, because everybody already pushes my buttons.
Hey.
Okay, facts.
Doorbell.
Facts.
Nobody. Well, people, I be texting people these
Okay.
days. Like, bitch, I'm outside. I ain't touching your dog.
Let's see here. Trying to figure out another good question that could be answered here. Okay, this is actually a themed question, and this actually comes from Dad.
Hi, Dad.
If Thing from the Fantastic Four was real, why don't he walk around with a hard one all the time? Because he's made of stone. Go.
He took too many drug, still, sex pills, and that's where we're at. His
Not
dick
wow.
don't work.
Because we are offensive people, and if they see that, oh my god, the shit's gonna hit the fan.
Justin, Creature?
No, people would be like, how can I put that in me?
Oh, go ahead.
How can I put that in my holes?
Mine was stupid.
Wrong.
It's called stupid answers.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be good at this. He even gave us a shout out because we're good
Come
at
on,
stupid
guy.
shit, and you're failing.
Because in all honesty, the Thing is actually a female cross-playing as a male.
Ooh, that's touchy.
It's
Sorry,
because
Spotify.
Viagra does not work on rocks.
Creature?
He's a white man.
Damn!
Shit!
I love it.
Chip Dick Gang.
Gee, I wonder who you heard that one from.
Okay, let's see here. I sent a question to Kyle a couple.
Yeah, I
days
got it
ago.
right
You
here.
got it?
SDG.
I want the other one.
Okay.
SDG.
Let's see here.
Oh, hey.
Oh, here you go.
Internet
So-
Explorer, the mine was on
Okay.
SDG. Yeah.
Next question. My coworker from work, I mean, they don't want their name shout out or anything, but they asked me if you could turn any child board game into a horror film, what game would it be and why?
On 3, we say the same thing. But we're all thinking. There's only one game. What's the game?
Candyland.
I lost the game.
Fuck off! Jesus Christ!
Jumanji.
Yeah.
The only game.
That's already
It's
a horror
already a
movie.
horror
I know.
film.
I was thinking Trouble or Mousetrap.
Ooh, Mousetrap would be a good one.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
I was thinking Guess Who.
Ooh.
Not gonna lie, that would be a good one.
That'd be a good one. That'd be Leatherface edition.
Right.
Ooh. Creature. You got an answer on this one?
Or Twister.
Old Maid.
Ooh.
Crazy
Ooh.
Grandma.
Ooh.
That was a comment
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Um,
And see, if I had to answer this, I would say Shoots and Ladders.
Ooh.
I'm going to say Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Ooh.
How
I'm
about
very-
Ring Around the
Ring Around the Rosie?
Ring Around the Rosie.
Was that a board game?
It's
No.
not a board
No.
game. What the
It's not
fuck?
a board game, but it's still child's play.
There you go.
Here's another
Wait,
one.
isn't that chant about kids dying?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's the
So
play.
it's halfway there.
So Keith found this one on TikTok.
Yes, I did.
This is for all the guys.
Okay. I like
Girls,
the
you can
sound of
answer if you
surprise.
want.
Since I got strong.
If girls can answer this if you want. If you were born with 2 dicks instead of 1, would you rather have them side by side or over under, and why? I'll save mine for last.
Which one of you two wants to start?
I'll let you go first, Justin.
He's trying to jump on the couch, trying to think.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, if I had an over-under, right? Using it on the side while I'm laying on the side watching TV, it'd be a lot easier. But, like, you got one shooting up when you're taking a piss and one shooting down. Sometimes you don't want to worry about all that aim, so you got, like, some drumstick water hose action. But, like, if I got them side by side, you know, I can just kind of stand there and, you know.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
Alright, I'll just answer mine now. I'd rather have him over-under. Right?
Okay, why?
Gives a new meaning to the shocker.
If the shocker don't rock her, spocker.
Alright, Creature, you're up, bud.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go with side by side because then you could literally split it and literally have the female yell, "Victory!"
Ooh.
He worked on that victory. He worked on that.
I will not lie, a lot of Gabriel Iglesias is my best friend.
I feel like our producer has something to say
I
on
was
this
gonna
one.
say, ladies, if you have an answer, go for it.
Producer?
I'm thinking.
Oh. She looked at me with
Which
like
would
this
they
big
rather?
smile.
Which would they rather enjoy?
That's
Over,
what I
under,
was
or
gonna
side by
Yeah,
side?
enjoy.
Okay, Keith, you're asking all the questions, but which you would rather have, side by side or over under? I can't believe we're actually having this go.
Right?
It'd just be painful.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
have to
meant-
go.
they're not meant to
Honestly, I have to go
stretch
side by
that
side so I
far
can put one down each
Out
pair.
of childbirth.
Childbirth?
You know.
Men don't do that.
No, but you know, for women, if you were to enjoy it, if you're like this, that's extra thick.
Double
They're not
penetration.
meant to. No, we don't go that way either. You don't. It's not elastic.
It's not elastic.
It's not elastic.
I want to
It doesn't
call
go-
hocus pocus because y'all can fit a fat head like this thing through it and shrink it back down to this.
That's because our bones move,
Also,
and it
I
allows.
I was gonna say, are you,
extra stitch. Also.
and are you
What is
gonna
an
shoot
extra
the fucking
stitch?
upper
Yeah,
deck
whether-
nerve on your back
Yeah.
every time you have sex?
Like,
I might.
yeah, because that's
If we can
you,
afford it.
bones have to get out of the way.
Yeah, no, after they give birth, they're loosey-goosey, and men will say, give the extra stitch.
It's called the husband stitch, and women don't ask for it. The doctors just kind of do it.
Shit, I'm asking for that.
I'm just saying, but won't they go back to normal after some Kegel exercises where they got like the balls and they got like.
Man, if I wasn't already on the fuck them kids train, that just made me get back on that.
The Kegel exercises?
No, the fucking
Extra stitch?
all of it. I ain't pushing nobody's big headed ass baby out. Got me fucked up.
Well, that's why they got the C-sections now. They catch.
I ain't in my stomach for no
Hey,
badass.
You ain't even ruining it because then you get like a little smiley face scar, and then
But then they're playing in your guts. You have guts on one side, and then they pull baby out the other
you know
side.
I honestly don't know how they do that. I
Woo,
thought they
shout
just
out
kind
to
They-
birth control and swallowing. I could never.
maybe that's
Anyway,
why they love it so much.
Since we kind of went over it, ladies, did you have an answer? Which would you rather enjoy, over, under, or side by side?
Over under.
Okay, and why?
Maybe I wouldn't be too much of a chicken to try that back door.
New meaning of shocker.
Iris, what's your answer?
Over and under.
Why?
YOLO.
Okay, so I know you're gonna be disappointed on this, but Aislinn didn't ask a question this week.
Fucking disappointed, Aislinn.
But we do have her banked question, so we will answer one of her banked questions this week.
No, I don't care. It's big questions every single week.
Oh, he did the hand slap. He ready.
You know, people got a life, okay?
They can't.
Not my book.
The one question I'm pulling out of the bank on this one is, what is your biggest fear?
Everybody
And
already knows my biggest fucking fear.
You don't have to answer it because we talk about this damn thing
Actually,
every
I
episode.
got another one.
Okay, we'll start with Hannah and we'll work our way around the room.
Got a My biggest fear is death. Because I do, yeah, I say I'm a Christian, but I don't know.
Valhalla.
What is after this? Like, I have so many people that I love. I have so many people, and like, am I really just
Yeah,
gonna?
because like, what about it? Like, you know how you sleep and sometimes you don't dream and it's just pitch black. Like, you're gonna close your eyes one day, and what about if that's what it is?
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's
like,
what it is.
I mean,
I am terrified of dying. I can be.
I can't hear nobody, see nobody.
Shut up, she's talking.
Thanks, girl. Like, I
Oh, that was bad.
can be in my happiest moment, and bam, I think about death, and I'm like, wow, fuck. Like, I'm terrified of it. Like, it terrifies me. If I could, I would live forever.
I'm in the same boat as
That'd
Hannah.
be
That's my most.
Did
fear.
you just call me Anna?
I said Hannah.
Hold on.
Hannah.
Hold on.
Fight. I mean,
I'm about to. Motherfucker.
The H just flew over her head.
Okay, well.
That's all it was.
A downside.
This motherfucker!
No, but seriously.
oh wait, I'm right here. Oh, okay.
But seriously, it's like that. I had a deep conversation about that with someone that works at the haunt, and we got into it, like deep into it, where I couldn't sleep that night because that's all I could think of. It's a fear to some people.
It is. Creature, what's your biggest fear?
Don't have one.
You don't have one?
No, sir.
Damn.
Honestly,
Wow.
I'm on the same boat. I don't really fear anything.
I feel like we need to get Jigsaw on this shit now.
I would
Want
say,
to play a game?
You want to play a game?
I would say
Yeah, how'd you use to find
we'll come to Justin. We'll save Justin for last. Iris, what's your biggest fear?
I actually have two.
Okay, what are they?
One is death, for the reason of what about if it's just you know, you just fall asleep, like you just fall asleep and you just never wake up and it's just black. You know, the fear of not being able to get up and do my regular everyday things and not, you know, like not see the people I care about and whatever. And then my second one, and this probably sounds so stupid, hidden cameras in like back rooms or
No, that's a
changing rooms.
No, that's
or,
a legit
That's
fear.
legit.
or like, so when me and my like should I call him my ex thingam, maybe ex, I don't know, but him and I had gotten together. My biggest fear, because he has cameras set up in his living room and all of that, and for some reason my brain was instantly like, oh my god, he has cameras in his bathroom, he has cameras in his room, you know, places where I would be, you know, not clothed or something. And I think that like everywhere I go, including like if I get in the cars too. Oh my god, do they have a camera in here? I don't know. I fear that, and it sucks because there's a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Damn brain. There's a lot of when you're constantly worrying about something.
Anxiety.
No.
Stress.
No. Paranoia.
There you go.
We're going down the list.
We got
making
there.
our way there.
A lot
No,
of paranoia.
but she touched base on something that I had when I was streaming. I had a deep conversation with someone that I used to play with online on Call of Duty, and he said, "Did you ever have surgery?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Just like that." I'm like, now I don't want fucking surgery anymore.
It's crazy to think about. Like one day you're just gonna see black, like, and
Yeah.
there's nothing after that, and then you just decompose or you sit in a fucking box
Yeah,
for however long.
exactly.
Eternal sleep sounds nice, but that's only because
But
I'm a
you-
guy that doesn't get hardly any
But
sleep.
how do you even know it's eternal sleep? We're not gonna feel anything. We're not gonna, like, we know it's sleep when we wake up. We know
Especially
shit.
when people say that your mind plays back your life in 7 seconds, but in that 7 seconds, it can last all eternity. How do we know we're not dead right now? We're just replaying our life.
Hold the fucking phone.
Wait a minute.
Because I'm being cheated at that. No. Or like, you know, theories about like dying and then like reincarnation. Like not coming back as an animal, but like I believe, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I believe like if you don't fulfill your purpose in the life you live now, you're reborn, and then you keep having to redo the same shit. That's why we have deja vu. You know, like we'll sit there and be like, oh my god, I did this before. And, you know, some people are like, oh, do something different to change it. And it's like, they're right, because I feel like if we don't fulfill our purposes in our past lives, you keep reliving until you finally get it, and then after death, maybe it is all black, or, you know, you just keep going.
Alright, Justin, you're up. Your biggest fear. I'm gonna make him regret this.
Spiders.
Honestly, spiders aren't my worst fear, surprisingly. I mean, yeah, they work with a lot of, like, dentists. Like, just the thought of some... Well, just like the thought of some... Like, I have a fear of, like, not... I don't like things that I can't see. And, like, being that I can't see inside my own mouth all the time without a mirror, you know, and most of the time I'm going to have a big-ass bright light right here. All I got is a doctor here, like, poking around saying, does this hurt? And then...
So I shouldn't tell him that he eats spiders in his sleep, right?
Oh, yeah, I already know that.
He's come to terms with that.
One day he actually tried to light a spider on fire, and it almost caught the house on fire.
I've done that before at the trucking company. There was a huge spider on the door, and none of my workers wanted to touch it. So I went, got my lighter, got some of that cleaning stuff for diesel, lit the lighter, hit that. The truck wasn't white; it was black. After that, the spider was running away for its life on fire, and it finally died.
I did that once, and a dog got lit on fire.
But all right, one final question.
I want to interject one. Hallways. Hallways.
Hallways are a fear?
Yeah. Just the
So does it take you
never
forever
ending.
to come inside when you come over here?
No, if you were to just stand at this end and see the hallway, just keep going, and then you will turn back, it's just more hallway. And then just more hallway.
So it's like
and then more
stretching.
hallway.
It never ends.
Like
Yeah.
a stretching hallway,
Yeah. Long hallways.
I had a dream about that, and it was terrifying.
Are we best friends now?
Probably.
I'm just gonna let you know
So-
that smells like booty.
The final question we're gonna answer is: you can make one of your body parts detachable without negative repercussions. What body part would it be and why? Justin is excited, so we'll let him go first.
Snap our parts! My dick! Okay? I want to be able to go down to the Walmart and buy me a new dick.
It's like a dick Walmart. It's called Dick Mart. You can just go and pick it up.
It's like Dick
Dick Mart.
Sporting Dick Mart.
I gives Dick Sporting Goods a whole new meaning.
I want to be able to go into dispensers instead of looking at dildos. I can find a fully functional, replacement dick. If I want a black one that day, I got a black one. If I want Asian, I can have it 3 centimeters.
Sorry, Spotify.
Yeah, if I want to just be myself, I can just find stock. Like, start making us men like freaking car parts. Make
To
us
build a
look-
man.
Right, build a man. Build a man workshop. We got build a bitch. We got build a bear, build a bitch. We got build a man. And sorry, some things need to be detachable.
That's what she said.
I put a lot of thought into this.
Okay. I think Justin answered for almost every guy in the room. Wouldn't you agree?
I can make it longer, shorter.
Okay, I think we'll let the ladies go now. What body part would you like detachable?
My boobs.
Okay, why?
Back relief.
Do you see the size of mine?
Yeah, I do.
This hurt. Stop it. Back relief, please. It is a bitch. And like, some days I want to wear a nice top without showing so much fucking cleavage. Like, I don't want to dress sexy. I just...
button things.
That's a movement I can get behind. You know, the whole nipple movement. You know, like girls aren't allowed to go out in public without a shirt or something covering them.
Yes. Yes.
I'm all for it. They want to whip them out, like just walk around in their shirts. No, I'm all.
Boobs everywhere.
Want to flop?
Can you take that energy and put it into the movement of letting us keep our rights?
Yeah.
Because men, I'm so serious. Men will totally be okay with that, but if we want women's rights to have abortions, oh no.
That's for a different
Can't show
topic.
no.
Yeah, that's a different
That's a
episode.
different
I'm just
episode.
saying.
I was gonna say, anybody else got any body parts they want to have detachable?
These motherfucking shoulders.
Okay, why?
Because these bitches fucked up. I need new ones. And if I can't get new ones, I would at least like to take them off because they be hurting.
Extendo legs.
Make
Leg off,
yourself taller.
longer leg.
Make yourself Inspector
Why the
Gadget.
fuck are you looking at me?
So I'm pretty sure this shortest one in the room.
No, I'm not.
You're right.
Okay. Kyle,
That
Okay,
little,
so
you
the
guys
little
have
Chihuahua
answers?
dog's the shortest in the room.
You already know mine. I'm gonna have to go with my knees. Because I'm tired of hearing snap, crackle, and pop every single
They're
morning.
no longer
Rice Krispies.
They're no longer them pop, lock, and drop.
Yup.
They're them pop, lock, and fall.
Yeah.
I'd like to replace my back.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with it.
I have a ruptured disc, and I suffer from it every single day. Some days I can tolerate it more than others. The doctors refuse to do surgery because I have a teeny tiny bit of growth left in my growth plate in my back where I can grow. I'll be 29 at the end of this month.
You're not growing anymore.
I ain't growing. Give me the fucking surgery.
I'll take it from you.
You don't want this back, trust me.
No, your growth.
Oh,
She just doesn't want to be short no more.
I'm surprised she didn't say her legs so she could be like the same height as me.
I'm happy with my height.
I'm gonna kind of go with Justin's Build-A-Man shot. Inspector Gadget. Why couldn't he be real?
Right?
Why couldn't they make us all like Inspector Gadget?
Well, if you think about it, amputees are.
Damn it, Kyle.
I'm
Still a joke and shit.
No, I'm being dead serious if you think about it.
I'm never gonna look at another client I take that has like fake leg the same again.
Where are you going?
I'm
Gotta go
literally-
put gas in the truck. Throw this prosthetic arm and leg in there.
Like I will never be able to like. What's up, Inspector Gadget? They're gonna be like, huh? I'm gonna be like, hey, how's your day going? That's so nice.
Go, Gadget,
Okay.
go.
So I think that's gonna round us off for this episode
It
this
is.
week.
No,
I mean,
Where we done?
it was a war, and then it got just ungodly funny.
It did.
I think this was actually one of our better episodes.
It was.
To be honest.
It was.
I mean, behind our paranormal episodes, I think this is one of the top 3.
Yeah, I'll agree. Because our paranormal is trending on YouTube right now.
It is. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I like it.
Castle.
And that's my favorite topic.
It is. Now, we need to discuss next week's topic, because as of right now, we don't have one.
We don't.
Exploring abandoned buildings.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, well.
The-
What is next week? Next week's the 14th.
Next week's the 14th.
Take
What
it
do we want to
back.
have for a topic?
I don't know. Let's leave it up for a vote with all these guys here.
I would say we'll take believe and include our live audience on this one.
Our
A
live
5-way
audience.
vote.
Yeah.
Name a
Would you guys-
topic. And what do you think we should do?
Disney.
Rumors. Sorry, she said this.
should we start with the live audience?
Live audience.
No,
don't know,
I'm
bro.
thinking. We're processing.
thinking?
Yeah, the
Okay.
slow circle's not going.
How's this? We'll put it on Preacher to begin.
Okay.
Preacher, you're up. What do you think we should cover for next week?
Best ways not to get arrested.
Oh, bro, I got you covered.
If we
Stay
do
home.
that, we're gonna have to bring those 2 back.
Don't get caught.
That would be a good topic to cover, though.
That would be a good topic, but
I don't think it'll last.
It'd be a little touchy. for
it
me.
wouldn't last
It'd
long.
be a pretty short.
I mean, I don't know, cause like, there's certain people that can stretch that topic.
How not to go to jail. Don't do stupid shit.
See, but everybody's gonna do stupid shit.
Stay home and mind your own business.
People
That's
don't
the
know
end
how
of
to
the
do that
topic.
these days.
I
Right,
didn't
that's
think
how we
about
get in
this,
jail.
but we discussed doing this on the first episode, because I told you I could go off on a complete tangent on this topic. Drinking.
Yeah.
An alcohol-related episode.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
It's your topic right
That's
there.
my
isn't it?
topic.
And I mean, what's trending now for a topic on different podcasts, recording episode platforms?
What?
Cannabis.
Okay. Yeah.
Cannabis is a topic that's been covered.
Raise your hand if you want us to cover cannabis.
I don't care.
I mean, I got it covered every day, but
I was just saying, well, we do have Pete the Pot Leaf sitting on the couch. So, do we want to do cannabis next week?
What were you thinking?
I still not.
Is your Internet Explorer?
No, it's
Caught
still
up?
loading.
It's
Oh, it's still back
Yeah.
in 2009.
Yeah, we are.
So, do we want to do
Windows sound.
cannabis next week?
We'll do cannabis next week.
Next week is cannabis. I mean, if we can talk them into it, we might have 2 other special guests. Might be returning from this week, depending.
Depending.
Oh, really?
Because we got a busy
Yes.
weekend.
Yes.
as well, so.
Cool.
But yeah, so our next episode
Too special.
will be a cannabis episode.
Let's do it.
It'll be a topic that, I mean,
Oh, you're a natural.
we might not have much info on, but I mean, we can research into it.
Exactly.
And you know it's going to be a big hit.
It will.
It will be a big hit.
It will.
The
So-
biggest hit that you can
Right.
take. Fill them lungs.
Right. Cough a little bit.
You're already getting the puns.
Cough. Get it off.
But anyway, so that's our next topic is cannabis for episode 8. So as of right now, we are going to sign off. We love you guys, and we will catch y'all on the next episode.